The New York Knicks look to shift their direction away from older talent in favor of younger talent to compete. Guys like Derrick Rose, Aaron Fournier took a back seat and watched some of the younger talent shine. One of the younger talents on the Knicks that really turned some heads was Quentin Grimes. Grimes, a 6'5" shooting guard from the University of Houston, joined the New York Knicks via trade as a 25th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Grimes, in his first season with the Knicks, was just getting his feet wet. He didn't have a long season due to injuries, but he flashed tools that would make him a key player with this team. His three-point shooting as well as his pesky defense proved to be major strengths of his game. Grimes, with his play, was promoted to be a starter, sliding next to a lineup with Brunson, Barrett, Randle, and Robinson. He gave the team a strong point of attack defender as well as provided some much needed floor spacing. This season he averaged 11.3 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists on 46% field goal shooting and 38% three-point shooting. Grimes was one of the Knicks' best three-point shooters. His release is super high, explodes off the ground at a lightning quick speed. He flows into his shot really quick. Turned, he bends his knees together, sweeps and sways, all just fluid motion on his shot, and he can get it off with defenders closing out hard on him with a hand in his face. Grimes is very deadly in the corners. He shot 44% from the corners per clean the glass. He really likes that left corner to shoot from. He attempts close to 6 threes a game, and he's much more of a stationary shooter more than a movement shooter. He shot 40% on catch and shoot threes. He has the ability to make rotating defenses pay if no one covers him and he's open. The biggest thing that impresses me of Grimes offensively is the quick decision making when the ball is swung to him. If he has enough space, he's rising up for a shot. If he sees the defense is closing out hard on him, he's going to attack the closeout for straight line drive to the rim. He only drove the ball around 3.5 times a game, but he shot 55% off of those drives, and per cleaning the glass, he shot 71% at the rim, which ranked in the 83rd percentile among wings. He's very quick off the catch and can burn slow-footed defenders. He doesn't have much wiggle in his handles, but he attacks in a straight line really well. Show that he can finish with either hand. You really see how explosive and athletic he is when he puts the ball down and attacks. He has some really crafty layup finishes around the basket, just slithering by defenders on his way to the cup. He runs hard in transition and is also a really good cutter. He looks to move when he sees defenders' back turned away from him, and he doesn't just stay stationary when he sees defenders are prioritizing cutting off lanes and showing extra bodies for Randle and Brunson. He operates at a 6.3% frequency cut-in and ranks in the 83rd percentile, shooting an efficient 78% from the field in these scenarios. Already in just his second year in the league, he looks to be a complete off-ball player, and that really helps move the offense along. Grimes also flashed some passing chops when attacking closeouts, 2.1 assists on the season, and his interior passing has been a strength for him, finding seams to dump the ball off. He had 88 assists total at the rim, and he looks to make the right passes, keeping the ball moving. As mentioned before, once the ball gets to him, it's quick decision making. Shoot, attack a closeout, or swing to a better option, and he does this all very well. The self-creation is something Grimes is going to have to develop further and might be dependent on where the Knicks see him as a potential ball handler in the future. He doesn't look to be comfortable as a one-on-one guy and wasn't much of a pick-and-roll operator. A tighter handle and being able to navigate in tight spaces, as well as growing on a mid-range game, doesn't really operate much from the mid-range or shoot efficiently there. Most of his drives to the rim is off transition, cuts, or attacking closeouts, not much of a one-on-one creator. Defensively, Grimes is a competitor, and this is the biggest strength of his and the skill that really pushed him to be a starter for this team. He's a very smart, pesky defender at the point of attack that just gets into you and has the ability to dictate what the offensive player does. Defends in a low stance, wide legs gives him the ability to cover ground, stay mobile, can defend multiple positions. He moves really well laterally, good active hands that allows him to pressure ball handlers and cut off passes. Deflecting the ball. He's really good just applying pressure on the ball and can beat the offensive player to a spot, just reading the offensive player's momentum and dictating where they are going to go. Grimes also really gives that effort fighting and navigating off of screens, either on or off ball screens, really good at staying attached and not dying after getting hit by a screen. He can also absorb hits and battle through those hits with his strong chest. Grimes is also able to poke the ball loose from the ball handler off of screens, positions his body well, and finds openings to get a steal. He has proved to be an active off-ball defender, being able to defend in the gap and recover quickly, effectively, as well as a guy to sneak in and generate a blindside steal. Quentin Grimes' impact on the New York Knicks has been remarkable. His contributions on both ends of the court have helped the team make strides in a highly competitive Eastern Conference. As he continues to develop and refine his skills, Grimes looks to have the tools to become a cornerstone player for the Knicks. That's the rundown on Quentin Grimes. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more NBA breakdowns like these. And for all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.